Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, almost live. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm LBJ, and you're listening to The Heartfelt Truth. Welcome. Let me start off by saying, as I always do, that I hope my voice finds you in good health, spiritually, mentally, and physically. Not necessarily in that order, but all equally important, to help us through this thing we call life. And when you leave this podcast, if you didn't get anything from it, well, you probably weren't listening. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. I'm LBJ. You're there and I'm here. And you're listening to The Heartfelt Truth. All right, ladies and gentlemen, listen, I'm excited to be back on this microphone. It is time. I've been away. And you know what is a real funny thing is I've had several people come up to me, and it is really a special feeling, a special treat to have people who still listen to LBJ, and they say, where have you been? Where's your podcast? And I know I've said that in the past few podcasts because I've gotten so busy. I mean, I've gotten to the point where, you know, in my newly found retirement, I am still working. I am still doing the things that I do best, and that's just talking to people, educating people, and perhaps just being that tool to help someone further their journey. And it's a whole lot of fun. Now, moving forward, I mean, you know, there's some things that I wanted to put down. I jotted down this morning, and I want to share with you. You know, the first thing I do is I have some rituals that I do during the course of the day, and I start out. Now, I told you before, if you've been with me, you heard me. I don't preach religion. I don't preach politics. You know, I'm all about, you know, having a conversation, and perhaps anything that I can say will help you on your journey to becoming the best version of yourself. And it's kind of interesting. So as I do that thing, I want to share this, and I'm compelled to put this out here. It came to me during my meditation. Now, I don't liken myself to be some kind of prophet or, you know, a guru or nothing like that. But it's just something that I thought about because, you know, the one thing that I really like about meditation is it allows you to spend some time with yourself. It allows you to slow things down. You know, take a deep breath and even reflect, plan, all the things that you can do that are going to benefit you, I think personally, through my rituals, which is my prayer and my meditation. And of course, I started off with my 2 cups of coffee because, you know, I'm a 2-cup guy. That's my mantra. But it allows you to really, you know, get to be with yourself. And the one thing that I want to share today is this. Think about this. I mean, you know, I'm a good-hearted person, I believe. I'm a caring person. I care about people. I give when I can, most times. And I believe I take on the philosophy of being a person for others. And it's important. And it really holds a lot of value in my heart and my mind and my spirit. Now, with that being said, but something came to me today, and it said, you know what? Out of all of that, you have to take the time and love yourself. Now, that's important. You got to take the time to love yourself because, you know what? I think about how kind you are to other people. Think about all the things that you might do or you want to do. You want to share with people. You want to give. I mean, I believe in my heart of hearts giving and the divine presence of the universe. Then, you know, it not that you give to get, but it does come back to you tenfold. It really does. And I wanted to have to share my story. I mean, I don't do it for that, but it's amazing. And then I turn around and I just give back. But anyway, I had to put that out there. So please take the time and think about it quietly to yourself. Find a room, find your car, your closet, something, and just think about yourself. Because here's the other part of it. As I was sitting there also today, I said, think about where you were a year ago today. And, whatever you get this podcast, whatever date it is, even before the holiday, hopefully, Thanksgiving, 2021, which is celebrated here in, a large portion of the world. Where were you a year ago? I mean, we weren't together. We were living history. We were caught up in a pandemic, and we are still in part of that swing. And we are definitely not where we were a year ago, but thank God. And we didn't get a chance to be with our families. I recall being on both sides of the family doing a Zoom call and sitting down and watching my aunt and my relatives eat at their dinner table as they watched us. And just talking and reflecting and catching up. And it was really an odd time. But now, this year, we get the opportunity to sit around the table together and give thanks. It's been a tough year, myself included. And I'm not going to sit here and spill out all the things that I've been through over the past year. But I had some challenges myself. And now I get to sit back, and I'm going to tell you something real quick. I am so looking forward to being in the same room and sharing dinner and laughs and a good time with my family, my brothers and my sisters, my nieces and nephews. I'm excited, and I want everybody to really feel that same thing and have some fun. So that's where I am right now. So that all ties together, loving yourself, because I believe if you're loving yourself, it gives you the ability to truly give love. We're nice, we're kind, but if you don't really have the ability to love yourself, then I don't know how genuine your love is for other people. I'm sorry. That's just the way I'm going to put it out there. Because I just don't think I heard something this week in a couple of books that I'm reading and so forth and so on in conversation. Being nice is nice, but you know what happens when something doesn't go your way or you get a little upset about something or somebody does something to you. Now, what is one of the phrases that we say? All right, I'm tired of being nice. And I think in that reality, that niceness, sometimes you're not being true to yourself. Because it's okay to say no. It's okay to speak your mind and respectfully and courteously. Courteously? Is that a word? When I start rolling, I just say these words. But it's okay to voice your opinion respectfully. And that's where I am. So I jotted a few things down, and I wanted to share that because the holiday season is upon us. And I just wanted to put that out there. But yeah, I find it very, very, very gratifying that someone really still to this day says, where is your podcast? Where have you been? And I've just been so busy. I'm really getting a joy out of, getting in front of people and sharing my story and teaching them and trying to guiding them in some of the things that I know. Now, listen, along with teaching, again, the things that I'm teaching them, I don't pretend to be any guru. I just give you some tips to put in your toolbox that when you go out and you do it your way, that it is, you're being true to yourself. So I'm just really enjoying it, and it's a whole lot of fun. I still have some other things keeping my mind fresh. Sadly enough, I took I took a test for my aviation pilot license, and it didn't go well. And that's another story I'll share down the road. And I missed it by 2 questions. But guess what? I don't give up. I'm going back. I'm scheduled to take it again next month. And that's where we're at. So just keeping your mind fresh and don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. No matter what you're doing, whatever you're feeling, whatever you want, don't give up. So oddly enough, it's the whole conversation, and every now and then when I sit back and I listen to the replay of my conversation, everything ties in together. It really does. It's one circle, and I did not coin the phrase, but the circle of life. And obviously, I'm sure you've heard that before by some somebody else and some creators who put that together, and I'm just piggybacking off of that idea, but it is true. The circle of life, everything ties in together, and that comes up with, loving yourself, loving your family, being respectful, perhaps adapting your own rituals that are going to help you be the best person that you can be to yourself. So, all right, listen, that's about it. As I sit down and look over my notes, I think I hit on every little note that I have right now, but I am excited for the holiday season, and if I come up with any ideas, I will definitely put them out there. I know, listen, Thanksgiving. I saw a funny thing the other day. Please, sometimes I can be a little jokester too, and it's okay, respectfully. I come out with some jokes. I seen somebody posted on one of the social media accounts, and I wish I was that savvy or that quick, but there was a picture of a turkey, and he was standing on top of Santa Claus. Santa Claus was kind of laying on his side, and the turkey had his foot on Santa's back, and he was saying, "Yo, buddy, wait your turn." And it's so funny because all the holiday things are up right now. The Christmas, and I keep saying, "Hey, wait a minute, we didn't even cut the turkey yet." So don't push Thanksgiving to the side because, I know we celebrate and religious and people, however you choose to celebrate Christmas, but Thanksgiving's important too. So let's not forget that. Thanksgiving is important. Hint the word thanksgiving, giving thanks. So let's not lose sight of that because I think the ramifications behind just pushing it aside might not be good. Might not be good karma for us. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for you fine people here and around the world who've taken out the time, even a few minutes, to listen to LBJ. I want you to know I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And I hope that you and your family and friends really, really bring this holiday season in with some love, respect, and understanding, and remembering exactly where we were a year ago and being thankful. That's it. And ladies and gentlemen, as I always say, please take care of yourself. Take care of your family because family is important. And if you see someone that needs a helping hand, stick yours out if you can and try to help them. I always say this, I believe that one act really, really will make the world a better place. And it's going to be one of those things that help you on your journey to becoming the best person that you were meant to be. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm LBJ. You're there, and I'm here. And you've been listening to The Heartfelt Truth. Happy holiday, and we will talk again. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. If you have any comments or feedback, please reach out to me on my social media accounts, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Also, check me out on my email account. And as I always say, take care of yourself, and we will talk again. I think that's a wrap.